Happy Wednesday,
everybody. Welcome back to Wooper
Watch.
Watch. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yeah.
Merry Christmas. It's Christmas. Today's Christmas. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I don't know if anyone's going to actually watch this or do anything on Christmas, but I don't know. Okay, so it's so funny. So it's like, it's the holiday weekend. I've been working like more, like, and not like work because I'm out of college and whatnot, and like I still do my job and all that, but I feel like I've been like more active this month in general than any other month this year. And it's so weird.
It's actually an effect about December, because everyone starts panicking in December. They're like, oh my God, I didn't do my New Year's resolutions from this year. So they start trying to pack in everything at that last second.
Yeah.
So it's kind of everybody has a, oh my fucking God moment. Like, this is the first year, I'm just going to be honest, this is my first year in years I actually knocked out all my New Year's resolutions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking goated.
There you go.
So I got all my shit done this year. So I'm excited for next year. You know what I mean? But like, It's so funny because I'm seeing a bunch of my friends post like, yeah, I didn't really get any of my New Year's resolutions done. And I look at them and there's like unreasonable stuff like get jacked. I'm like, that's not happening in 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Be real. Get real.
Get real. How you doing? I don't know why I'm like I was brain farting at the start of this episode. I'm brain farting right now. I don't know why.
I'm on cloud fucking 9, man. Hold on. What was the day we uploaded the last episode on? It was like December the 1st or 2nd. Hold on. I'm opening up the YouTube studio account. Yeah, it's been about, at least at time recording, it's been like 28. Yeah, about like December 3rd or something. Okay. So, since then, I have had my I think I talked about it in the video because we recorded that before I debuted the new outfit, but debuted the new outfit, but the entirety is Sword with Galarian Darmanitan. Did not have my birthday, my 19th birthday, did my birthday stream. Went to Mexico, saw Cheats and Itza, a bunch of other ruins and stuff while I was out there. Got back, saw Sonic 3, had my actual party with my friends, ate a Don-chan cake. Life is fucking good. Christmas. So I've been busy as shit this whole month, dude. I've had like no actual relaxation time. I've been locked the fuck in.
Dude, that's crazy. I just been beating my dick and playing Marvel Rivals. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just playing Marvel Rivals. I swear. That's it. That's all I've been doing.
No. Correction. You've been beating your shit while playing Marvel Rivals.
Oh my God.
I've seen Venom's cake. I can't blame you. Dude, you slap that thing and it bounces like a goo ball. Like when you throw flubber out the wall, it goes like wow, 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 wow.
Why did you encourage it? Jesus Christ, that's way worse than what I said. But yeah, I guess my Kickstarter ended yesterday. We're fully funded, so that's cool.
Let's fucking go, dude! For the record, that $30 I donated was your Christmas present.
Oh, thank you.
I can't afford more than that.
Well, like, okay, I didn't want to sound ungrateful and make a horrible joke about it, but I was like, wait, oh.
I can't afford more than that, Cyan.
You good.
Take my money.
You know what? You know what would be a great Christmas present? That Japan gift you got like half a year ago.
Dude, I keep meaning to mail it, but I keep forgetting. Dude, I don't know how to mail things.
What do you mean you don't know how to mail things?
I don't mail things.
Go print out a UPS label and put it on a package, bring it up to UPS and just be like, here.
Oh God, I do gotta do that. It's on my list for this month. I probably would have gotten it done if I didn't lose like a whole week to going to Mexico, which was fun. But that was also a whole week of productivity.
That was the worst.
I also got drunk while I was down there. That shit was great.
Oh, fun. Aren't you? You're not even 21.
First time I got. Well, the age to order drinks in Mexico is 18.
How fucking convenient.
Yeah, so I went down there and I was like, my mom got this like ice drink or whatever. It was like kind of tasted like a pina colada, but it was kind of like the consistency of an icy.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered the first one. It only had one shot of rum in there. I was like, I'm not feeling any buzz for it. So I was like, give me a second one. They accidentally got me a double one that had 2 shots in it. I was tipsy as shit, dude. I've never felt like that before. I don't think I want to feel like that again. But it was fun for about 15 minutes before I felt really depressed.
Oh, yeah. That's the stages. I'm 21 and I haven't drunken yet. Like, okay.
But yeah, it was an interesting experience. But Yeah, Mystic, you know, man, you probably could have gotten more subscribers for the end of the year. I was getting drunk in Mexico. Hop off my ass.
That was
I just hit 7K. That's my last milestone for the year. Fuck you.
Dude, like that was some horrible timing. Like, I mean, it probably was fun, but that was a Sonic movie. The fact that like uploading videos now is like such a good, like, this is a good time to be uploading videos right now. Like,
Dude,
this is such a horrible time to go on vacation.
This was the rescheduled vacation because the original one was literally like, it was the day I got back from college. Literally the day I got back. I wouldn't have had time to unpack my PC. I wouldn't have time for anything. And I would have been flying back on my birthday. And I was like, dude, don't plan it around, like, on top of my birthday. Do it after. And then I didn't realize until after they rescheduled everything. I was like, wait, shit, Sonic 3 comes out on the 20th, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I was like, I did manage to cram out some uploads because we had a couple just chill resort days between Mayan Temple adventures. So we got a couple shorts out and those performed well. So
yeah, there you go. We'll talk about Sonic 3 when we get to it, but I find it
just
like,
for clarification, that's gonna be the end of the episode.
Yeah, but I find it so funny that like someone who doesn't like Sonic, saw the movie before, like, at least my mutuals, like, I know so many people who are Sonic fans, but none of them went to go see the opening night. And I'm like, what is your deal, dude? What? How do you like Sonic more than me? You can't even be bothered to go watch it right away. I'm sorry, fake fan. I'm calling them out. You have an excuse. They do not.
So true. Here's the thing. I wanted to go see opening night. That was the original plan.
Yeah.
But what happened is that I realized because of the vacation, it wasn't a case I was like, oh, maybe I could go see it in Mexico. It'd be in Spanish or whatever, but I'd be fine.
Yeah.
I didn't even bother because I realized I'd rather go see this with all my IRL buddies from high school I haven't seen in a while. So we kind of used it as an excuse, plus birthday, to all get together, hang out, you know, for the last 2 days. It crashed over at my place. It was great. And also, it's so funny watching, like, my friends laugh at me losing my shit to the movie, because I think that part of the reason they go to like these video game movies with me is to watch me tweak in the seats. Like, dude, the only time like they were all freaking out as much as me was oh wait, I can't say it yet.
Yeah, we have to stop yourself. We're gonna save it for the end.
But you know exactly what moment I'm talking about. Right? I don't have to say it.
Of course, I was tweaking. I cannot stress enough. I do not like Sonic that much, and I was like losing my mind over this movie.
Dude, it was so good. It was so good.
It was so good. But you know what? We're gonna get to the news real quick, so then we can talk about our top 5 favorite games and stuff. Because what
this year?
Yeah, because I don't really know how else to end the year, to be honest. It's just kind of came and went, you know. So that's what we came up with last second.
Yep, pretty much. Merry Christmas, everybody.
That is on the news. That's the first thing. Merry Christmas.
Well, I mean, yeah, I just put it there for organization's sake.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you have a happy holidays.
Actually, I'm going to put the comment question out right now. What did you get for Christmas?
Oh, yeah. That's,
like, you have to have gotten something.
That's
At least
the
you got,
easy
like, a
one
check.
to do, and I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, what did you guys get for Christmas? Personally, I'm hoping for a fat paycheck and a couple video games for my grandma. Because I'm one of the people who hates getting money for Christmas. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to talk about this. I hate getting money for Christmas. But I made the one exception this year. The first exception I made since 2017. Because I need that Switch 2 the day it comes out. I have an envelope literally packed up there with like $300 of birthday money. I've not spent a cent of what I've gotten. It is sitting in an envelope, and I am waiting until they announce. I'm going to be on pre-orders like I'm a fucking hawk.
No, I'm with you. Like, I'll do the same. I actually... I'm gonna be real. I forgot the Switch 2 was coming. I've been like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because like, I'm not gonna say Nintendo's been dry. They had a lot of games that came out this year, surprisingly a large amount. But like, I don't know. I was just
more that they've been wet. They haven't felt dry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to describe, but I've just been playing other games. Like this was just not the Nintendo year. For me.
Dude, I looked at I was going through my history of like, you know, the end of year recaps for like Nintendo. So I realized. I think I put more hours in on my PlayStation than I did on my Switch this year.
Dude? My Switch was so low this year.
Ew, brother. Ew. No. Ugh.
The Switch this year for me as well was so incredibly low on hours.
Dude, here's the thing. This year, if you do not fuck with the Mario RPGs, like I barely fuck with them at all, You had nothing to play this year. I'm sorry. Like there was games on the Switch, but there wasn't things that like clicked like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there wasn't anything that got like 200 hours out of me on the Switch this year.
Like all the heavy hitters for this year were Mario RPGs. You know?
Yeah, and even then, they were like 50 hours a pop.
Releases.
Or less.
Like, honestly, in retrospect, I probably should have bought a copy of TTYD while I was in Japan with the better conversion rate, honestly.
Yeah, that would have
kind of regret that in hindsight. But yeah, I don't think I played a single new Nintendo release this year. I mean, unless you count Monkey Ball. That was a Switch exclusive. I got that for my birthday. I got that for my birthday, and I played a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, I'm scrolling through my played list this year. Yeah, I don't think I played any new Nintendo games from this year. I don't think I played any of them.
Yeah, which again, it's not even like jabbing at Nintendo. Like that's fine. Like me personally, I went through and got so much of my backlog done that like I feel more comfortable going into 2025 to play all these brand new like high quality games than I was at the beginning of 2024.
Thing is, a lot of the games that I played this year were on stream. So my playlist, played list this year is like 50-50. Like it's more like split into 3 ways. Pokemon, fighting games that technically count as finished because I did one arcade mode run and it rolled the credits.
Mm-hmm.
And then a bunch of other just random stuff like fuck it, Hitman 3, why not?
Why not?
You know what I mean?
Right.
So but my actual list is not that long. It really isn't.
Mm-hmm.
So my New Year's resolution for next year is I want to go from doing 3 streams a week to try and knock out 4 in a week. Because if I do 4 streams a week, I'm more motivated to actually finish things in good time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I also want to try and do longer streams too. So I can actually get shit done. You know what I mean?
Right. I used to buy a lot of games specifically to make videos on them. And this year I'm still kind of working on what kind of content I want to do. But even then, my list was still long this year. And I didn't even like go out of my way to buy that many games, I'd argue. So it's just funny.
The games I streamed this year were emulated, but don't tell Nintendo that.
Yeah. If it's an old ass game, they're not telling anymore that it's not piracy. I stand on that hill.
That's what I'm saying.
Come
Plus,
on.
all the ones I emulated, I own officially, except Pokemon Emerald. That doesn't count.
Like, what do you want the people to do? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, man? Well, I gotta say, it's very interesting looking at my playlist this year, realizing I think this is the first year in ages where I've beaten 2 mainline Pokemon games in 1 year. I don't think I've actually done that since when Sword and Shield came out, and I also beat White 2 that year. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, outside of Mochi DLC, like, Pokemon fans, like, you guys are bored this year.
Dude, this was the worst fucking year to switch to being a PokeTuber. I saw somebody earlier this year said, well, this year I was planning on making the switch to being a full-time PokeTuber, but
I'm like, no!
I was like, no, don't do that. I made that mistake. Stop.
I mean, you can't even say, like, Emily, this is just, like, the bad future, but what if Legends ZA ends out, like, not being much in terms of content, and that guy gets fucked? Like,
oh my god. Dude, Legends ZA, I'm so excited for, but it's taking fucking forever. Like, I'm a Pokemon fan. I've been trained to be impatient. Is this how y'all felt with Elden Ring?
Oh, yeah, probably.
With Elden
but,
Ring?
like, nothing? I'm not even, like, talking about a trailer, but, like, no, like, not even rumors? Like, what is going on?
No, there's been rumors.
Well, the Giga Leak, but...
Well, there was some stuff from the Giga Leak, and there's been a couple rumors.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like, we haven't gotten anything. Not even that. People, like, I figured they would have made an official statement. Like, the closest thing we've had to anything was people realizing, literally, like, after, like, a couple months after the release date, they're like, I didn't see a single peep about this until after, like, Scarlet and Violet's, like, DLC was done, ZA was announced, you waited, like, a couple months, people were like, oh, wait, yeah, they didn't put Xerneas in ZA. I mean, in, you know, fucking Scarlet and Violet.
Or, like, Xerneas Yveltal Zygarde.
Like, I haven't even seen theorizing. There was so much theorizing for that first month. And then there was nothing.
But, like, yeah, what's there to talk about? Like, I get it.
It's like, damn. So that's kind of why I was like, fuck it, I'm doing a Yokai Watch playthrough. I stopped giving a shit until we actually get, like, ZA again. Give me anything. Because at this rate, the fact we didn't get a trailer before the end of the year, it's either going to be A, at whatever Nintendo Switch 2 presentation they do before the fiscal year ends, or B, it's on fucking Pokemon Day again.
Dude, I mean, I know it seems dry right now, but come January or February, Shit's gonna hit the fan.
We're gonna be moist.
It's gonna be insane. I forgot who tweeted it out.
I just hope it's not a holiday title. I just really hope it's not a holiday title.
I can't imagine making Pokemon fans wait another year.
Like, listen, okay, I want the games to be developed for longer and all, but at the same time, please let it be late summer. Don't push it to holiday after the Switch 2 has come out. Please don't do that.
Dude, I think they also should like experiment with like releasing in other times other than the holidays. So I think
anytime other than November, please.
Yeah.
Like literally, if I would choose my ideal like release schedule for next year, have it be like the summer game for the Switch this year, and then have the Switch 2 come out like a couple months later in like late fall. You know what I mean?
Oh, you could
have it be the Switch
It's supposed to come to base Switch. I forgot.
Yeah, it's coming to base Switch. It's not a Switch 2 game. It'll probably have enhancements on Switch 2, but
yeah.
And the thing is, if the Giga Leak is to be believed, the game is basically done. Yeah. So hopefully we don't have much time to go.
January, February, man. It's one of the 2 months. That's when everything's gonna drop.
God, dude. I'm so scared though, because if that ends up being like the swan song for the Switch in the same game, in the same way Ultra Sun was, and the game might sell like shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, please don't let this send the wrong message. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, is it a swan song if it's like, if they make like, if it comes out on Switch 2, or like, would that hurt it?
Well, I mean, it kind of depends. Is this like a Breath of the Wild situation, or is it like or is it an Ultra Sun situation?
Well, like it's confirmed it's backwards compatible now, so like it's not gonna hurt it. Like it's still gonna
true.
Like it's gonna sell well regardless. Like I'm still playing my Switch. I still have Switch games I want to play. Like people aren't throwing out their Switch games when Switch 2 comes out, so that's something to consider.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. So I think like they can afford to, even if like for whatever reason it doesn't get enhancements on Switch 2, like people will still buy the game because it's, you know.
We're still getting PS4 games, dog. Switch 1 is gonna be fine.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry. I don't think it's not a black or white 2 situation. Like it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, hopefully we're fine.
Yeah.
We've radically gone off topic. What were we talking about?
Speaking of video games, dude, did you guys the Game Awards that happened?
Yeah, we're not gonna go through every specific category. The only one I want to directly mention is Best Fighting Game was won by Tekken 8. I'm okay with that. It wasn't Dragon Ball.
As long as that's not multiverses.
As long as it's not multiverses, and I'm fine with it not being Dragon Ball. That didn't really deserve Best Fighting Game, you know what I mean?
Dude, I feel so horrible because I was like genuinely busy when the Game Awards was coming on, and then like everyone gave their review afterwards, and people said it was apparently a good show, which sucks. I want to watch it now. I wish I watched it live when it came out. I mean, good for the Game Awards standards, if that makes sense.
Yo, next December, do you want to watch the last year's awards on stream together? Just the day before? And just act like it's new? Like, oh my god, Catley, dude, this looks fucking AI generated, bro. Why the fuck are they revealing this in the Game Awards? And it's been like a year.
Oh my god.
Dude, new Elden Ring! It's like, out.
That would be wild.
Oh my god. But I kind of watched it like half-assed because we were literally recording Marvel Rivals during the Game Awards.
I know. It was horrible timing, but you had another day to record.
I really didn't, because I was like just before shit had to go down for me. Oh man. But yeah, I hope you do end up publishing that eventually. That was fun recording at least.
You
got some backup footage if you need a filler video in January.
I'm thinking on it. Like it's weird. So, and I'll keep this brief so we can keep going. But I said I was gonna do commentary videos, and then Rivals came out, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going back to funny moments because I don't know what to do. The Rivals videos aren't doing too bad. I'm just hoping they pop off. I posted a Jeff video today for my Christmas special, and I think that was one of the most fun videos I've made. I made it with Danny. I don't know how he accidentally did it, but he, you know Chaos from Skylanders?
Yes?
He ended up somehow doing his voice on accident, and then he did a whole bit for like 2 minutes straight, like speaking in Chaos.
It is I, Chaos?
Yeah. It was, like, you have to watch for yourself. I know that's like, oh, plugging, but like it's so funny. It's like
I need to watch it. The thing is, I missed a lot of people's videos because of the vacation.
Oh, you're
Because
good.
I was so busy with shit.
It just came out today, so it's not like you're missing
Did it come out today? I thought it came out a couple days ago. Am I going
4
crazy?
hours ago. No, you good.
Oh shit. Okay, noted.
Yeah. You chill. I titled it Jeff's Marvel Rivals Christmas Massacre.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. You got to get the game in the title somehow.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
I don't know if you should call it Marvel Rivals or just Rivals, and that's okay for the algorithm.
Oh, do you want to talk about the actual game of the year real quick while we're just, so you don't veer too off topic again?
It was Astrobot.
It was Astrobot. Dude, I'm so happy Astrobot took it. I hope this sends a message to Sony after their categorical fumble this year of fumbling every fucking release. And then Astrobot, the one they gave no marketing to, just pops off just because it was a good game. I hope that sends them a fucking message. Also, fuck Black Myth Wukong. Fuck you.
I still don't get your hate butter for it at all. Like, Jesus
No,
Christ.
the devs are all pricks. It came out after the show. They're, like, all misogynist as shit. Bro. Yeah, and they, like, wrote their Game of the Year speech, like, 2 years before the game was done.
Oh.
Okay. And I'm like, you fucking prick.
Well, that's nice.
I disliked it.
I still think, like, I don't know. Like, if Jeff Keighley, because Jeff Keighley takes criticism pretty well, I would argue. Like, you could see that in the show quality and from what people have said. I feel like Elden Ring, if things didn't change, I feel like Elden Ring would have won, and we would have had a problem with it. But Astrobot won, and that was probably the best choice to pick to not like upset anybody, while also being like, yeah, wait a minute, this game is, yeah, I mean, it's just a damn good game that deserves to be recognized. I haven't played it yet, and I'm happy with that. Like, I don't know, you can't be mad at it. It's a good.
I'm very happy Astro won, and also I'm pretty sure Metaphor got best game direction.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. I'm glad Atlas took home something. Persona 3 Reload got fucking snubbed from everything, but at least Metaphor took some shit down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. To quote beat 'em ups though, I find it funny every year. How do you win best game direction if you're not game of the year though? You know, like.
Well, it's because game of the year I think it's not supposed to mean best game. Game of the year is supposed to mean the game that defined the year. And that's why, I mean, well, I guess spoilers, but that's why I was thinking, like, Persona 3 Reload should be up there. Because that was the game that I remember going into 2024 thinking this is going to be the game that defines the year. And for me, it definitely did. I'll talk about it more
for
later.
You, but the whole gaming landscape?
That's why I would say Astrobot deserved Game of the Year. Because that was the game I saw literal developers were going, holy fucking shit. I watched so many people go, oh my god, I get it. Like, in a year that we have had live services crashing like planes, having a game that looks at the history of video games and says, wait, this shit is gas, I think that deserves Game of the Year because it's a wake-up call. You know what I mean? Because in a year where the industry is fucking collapsing, like, they did a whole section about it at the show. Like, having that, it's like a shining pillar of hope. But if we're gonna go, like, objectivity, best game direction, I think Metaphor definitely deserved it because that was a very, like, tightly designed game from what I heard. So it's like, yeah, I understand why that got best direction, but not game of the year. You know what I mean?
I feel horrible. I want to play these games. Like, all these games that everyone's hyping up, but I didn't get to it. But, like, coming Christmas, dude, that's cool about Christmas. I get to, like, get all these games. I didn't ask for much, though.
I know, right?
I asked for, like, Astrobot and underwear, and that was it. But, like...
Dude, I'm currently sitting next to me a sealed PlayStation 5 copy of Metaphor, right next to an unsealed copy ball of Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania.
There you go.
Banana Rumble that I got on the same day. So
along with the Christmas stuff, I'm also just splurging on myself a little bit because I got some extra money and I just, Christmas, it's that time. In my Amazon cart right now, we got a Dragon Quest 11 for the Switch and Sonic Frontiers for PS5.
Ooh. Are they on sale?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Don't buy those games.
Frontiers is like $18. I'm like, okay.
That's a good. I'm still pissed that I bought that for $60 and it went on sale for $40 the day after. I'm still fucking mad about that. I think that's genuinely tarnished my perception of that game. I'm so dead ass.
Actually, I don't know if the discount will still remain, but just for anybody watching, Sonic X Shadow Generations is $40 right now on Amazon. So
that's I think the perfect price for the game.
So there you go.
I think $60 is a little much if you didn't already know you were gonna go in and love it. I think $40 is a good price for it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah, just letting everybody know. But yeah, Frontiers, $18. I'm trying it because I love Sonic 3 that much. So and I want to get I'm gonna say one thing. Expect it to play like the open zone from Sonic X Shadow, but as a full game and also worse.
Yeah. No,
There's just less you can do as Sonic than you can do as Shadow.
I expect it to be slow. I just I wanted to know Sage better because of the death battle as well.
That's fair. That's
fair. I want to know Sage better. I want to it's mostly for the story. I just want to see what this shit's about.
This story is good. I just couldn't take it when I got to the third island. I was so fucking bored.
Yeah. All right, do you want to get through Pokemon Masters EX real quick? Because that is everyone's favorite part of the episode outside of Fortnite.
They gave both Giovanni and Raihan drip. That's it.
That's it.
Giovanni has Guzzlord, which is probably like a big lore moment. I assume because Guzzlord is like the eater of worlds and basically like sort of negative Zygarde or
Mystic?
Seriously. But I guess Giovanni has one now, which is really fucking bad lore-wise, but, you know, that's cool.
Can you say that all again? You, cut out.
Did I? Giovanni has Guzzlord, which is, cool lore-wise, because he's the Eater of Worlds. So I guess that's bad for Passio.
Yeah. We also got, Atticus and Fire Girl from Paldea.
Mela?
Team Star, yeah.
Who the fuck is Atticus?
I love how I know that guy. I don't know her, but it's the inverse for you.
Isn't Atticus the fairy twink? Is that what it is?
No, he's not the fairy twink.
Who the fuck is? Oh, it's the poison guy.
Yeah, he's not the fairy twink.
I thought it was the fairy twink.
I couldn't.
It's so funny how they slowly get into the Paldea characters, but they kind of don't want to.
Yeah.
You can tell they're doing it at a snail's fucking pace.
I couldn't tell you the fairy guy's name though, so I don't blame you.
We've dragged out Team Star for 3 months, and we aren't even to the Paldea gym leaders. We've only got 2 of them.
It's interesting how it's very interesting how they're deciding to drop units, but yeah. So we got those two. Giovanni and Raihan, and Poppy too. Poppy and Raihan are the New Year units for some reason.
It's not Darmanitan again. I hate this fucking game.
You literally got Candace, bro.
He is the Darumidol Pokemon. He's supposed to be here for New Year's. Shiny Steelix is not New Year's. Get the fuck out of here.
Neither is Sandaconda.
Get the fuck out of here. Why are they both snakes? What is this, the Ouroboros? Are we eating our own tail? Actually, that's a really good analogy for the direction this game is going.
Is next year the year of the snake, or am I stupid?
Is it?
Because this year was the year of the dragon.
Oh, what?
Yeah, wait, check that real quick. I know this for a fact this year was year of the dragon.
New Year 2025. What is it? What's the year? Okay, I understand what day it is. Okay, let me re-google this. Year of... I can't type! Year? Oh my god! Year of the what? 2025. Are they gonna... It's the year of the snake. Okay, that would explain.
Oh my god, dude, I called it! I fucking called it! Big brain!
Oh my god, next year is year of the horse.
Oh boy!
Peter, the horse is here.
The horse is here! Oh my god, I'm patting myself on the back for that big brain play there. I was taking a shot in the dark. I'm like, why do they have snakes?
Hey, does this mean we're getting Fire-type Snivy next year, gang, for Legend ZA? Oh my god.
Oh boy, you think for the year of the snake? That'd be crazy.
Oh my god, you're the snake. Oh, you're the snake.
We gotta think of
saying this with the same exact cadence of 9/11. Why are you saying it? Oh, you're the snake.
You're the snake. Oh boy, Luigi.
Oh boy. Hey Luigi, it's the year of the snake. I don't know, Mario. I thought it was the year of the horse. That's next year, you dumbass.
I want to think of some snake jokes now for when it turns January. I'm gonna think of some.
What did the snake say when it crossed the road? No, it said "fuck you," said the "fuck you" snake.
No, I hate that too. I hate that meme. No.
God, it's been all over my fucking fucking time said the fuck you guy. Like,
it's a cat who says that. It's a cat that says that, bro. You can't do that.
It's not even that funny.
And then he fucked my mom. And
you better not mess with my gang.
Oh, it's so stupid. The reaction images too when they're talking as well. Oh my god. All right.
God, it's game show. Everyone's doing it. It's like, God, I hate having a standard of quality and refusing to use trending sounds for TikToks and shit. Because I probably would do that.
Yeah. Said the fuck you
better
guy.
not mess with my gang. It's just going through YouTuber friends. Just ends on Larry, and it's fucking Noir.
Oh man. Unrelated. I hope Noir's doing okay. I
hope he's doing okay, man. He finally got some of the Nightmare Mario Wii videos out. He finally did it.
He finally did it. Dude, he like, man, dude, guys, don't bother him, okay? I'm sure he's doing okay. He like reached out to me and congratulated me for my Kickstarter being fully funded, but I was like, dude, are you okay? I haven't seen you in months.
Dude, he randomly gifted me Discord Nitro yesterday, and I'm like, thanks, King.
That's why you have Nitro?
Yeah, he just randomly gifted me like a month of Nitro. I was like, thanks, broski. I think it was a late birthday gift. I'm like, hey, I'm not complaining. Nitro's Nitro, brother.
Novice, if you still watch
good.
Wooper Watch, do you want to come on? Let's have a drink. Come on, we got to talk, man. Are you okay?
The thing is, he's talked on the server a decent amount. So, by the way, speaking of, Cyan, did you watch the Mario Party video we put out this month?
Sad to say, I have not.
I have watched it 4 times already.
I know, because you do that with every video you're in.
I know, but it's so fucking funny, dude. Like, this is a case where it's not like, oh yeah, it's funny because no, this is outright fucking hilarious. He killed it with the edits this time. I'm just saying.
I shall
also go watch that.
Yeah, I'll give it a watch. I promise.
True.
You want to talk about Fortnite?
No. Next point.
Wow. Okay. So there was a lot since the last episode. Where we ended on last episode, it was a Fortnite season ranking. We ended on we saw the event and whatnot, but we were waiting in anticipation for what Chapter 6 would be. These past 2 weeks of being in Chapter 6 have been some of the most wild Fortnite gaming news that this game has ever experienced in the history of just forever. And I'll try to keep it brief, but we have a lot to talk about in regards to Fortnite. To start off with Chapter 6, though, oh my god. It's good. It's peak. There's no Mega City on the map, but you know what? It's a good map. It's a pretty good map. What do you think of the map?
Not had a lot of time to play for obvious reasons. I've been busy between finals and all that. Mm-hmm. But for what I have played, it's a fun season. The problem is that I mostly played games in solos, and Fortnite in solos is fucking boring. And all my friends have been playing Marvel Rivals instead of Fortnite. So I really have... Well, I mean, including me, honestly. It's taking up most of my live service. I want to waste an hour time. So, yeah. But the whole thing with that is, from what I played, it looks really fucking good. I'm glad Godzilla is on the season pass. That's badass. Yeah. But apparently Mechagodzilla might be a style and not his own skin, which I think is a fucking disgrace to the character.
Damn!
It's like if they made the chicken from Family Guy a skin for him. A skin for Peter, instead of making it an item shop skin, they made it a style. You know what I mean? Godzilla is his own character. Do not treat him as not his own character. Fuck you.
Damn.
It's like making Metal Sonic a fucking style for Sonic.
About to make that
not how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but outside of that, it's pretty fun. You have the Fire Oni mask and Void Oni mask, and they're pretty fun.
I have not played with any of the masks. I have not found any.
Oh, you're good.
I found the Void one, and I died immediately.
Well, TLDR, Void.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Said the fuck you guy. TLDR, the Void one is just an Ender Pearl, and the Fire one just shoots out homing fireballs. And that's kind of
that sounds kind of busted, actually.
Yeah. You have a Typhoon Blade, which has a durability meter, but it's pretty fun. It gives you extra movement and lets you jump around the place and whatnot. And yeah. Otherwise, it's kind of like Chapter 4, just more Japanese themed and whatnot. But yeah.
Okay with doing a Japanese year. That's kind of awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, we got some more news to talk about. I'm going to get to the top of that list, but I'm going to avoid it for a little longer. OG Fortnite's back. Chapter 1, Season 0, or is it just season? I think it's just season 1.
It starts with season 1. You know,
Yeah.
Renegade Raider, everybody.
Chapter 1, season 1 is back, and yeah, it's about what you expect. I forgot how empty the game used to be, though. A lot of, like, landmark... Like, I'm not so much, like, worried about, like, Junk Junction or Lucky Landing being gone. But it's just, like, there's, like, plots of land that are just completely empty. And it's so funny going over there, being like, oh, this is my usual spot where I get, like, 4 chests and I loot up. And just nothing's there. It's just, like... Or if there is something there, it's a copy-paste of, like, houses that are just spread... Like, broken down houses that are just spread across all the map.
Here's the thing. If there's anything about Fortnite OG has proved to me, it's very specifically that them starting the original Fortnite OG like proper remix season and all that at season 5 was the best choice they've ever made in the history of this game.
I definitely have to agree.
The general consensus seems to agree that so this mode is gonna suck for the first 4 months until they finally get to season 4.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because that was by the point where the game actually became balanced and fun.
I would also,
you know what I mean?
Also like to point out that, and like, I know this, I don't think it means much to people on the surface, but when you think about it, you're like, oh yeah, fuck. So season 1 didn't have tilted towers. I point this out because there's no tilted towers, there's no like central point where, because like tilted towers, that's like the place where everybody wanted to go to a fight. Because there's currently no tilted towers, everybody wants to go everywhere else on the map. And
all 12 actual human players that made it in your lobby.
Yeah. Well, okay, it's funny you mentioned that because at the beginning it was all real players. Now it's bot lobbies, but sometimes it's not. It's weird. I don't know how they're going about.
They changed it, I think, last week to be like 50-50, which is still fucking stupid. If you have enough players to fill the lobby, you should fill the fucking lobby.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it was like impossible to get a win, and it was like kind of bothering me. But then also at the same time,
actually lock in, get good. You know what I mean?
For chapter 1, oh my god. I mean, I don't know. I played in chapter 1 and I didn't remember it being this hard to get a win, but I don't know. I'm not the right person to talk about it, but yeah. Let's talk about the OG season shop coming back though. Oh my god. Everything is coming back.
The funniest shit. Oh my god. Seeing a Renegade Raider show up in the item shop, it was literally like, I was sitting there in my hotel room. I had to do a triple take. I took a shower, and I picked up my phone again, and I was like, what the fuck?
It is surreal because, like, it's not even like we, like, knew about in the updates. It was, like, an item shop before it happened. Like, one of the leakers was just like, hey, guys, Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault Trooper are in the API now. And everyone's like, oh, no, they usually do this for, like, Battle Pass stuff and whatnot. Usually nothing happens out of it. The next day.
It's just, the goddamn... Every time I see it, I very specifically think of the most beautiful what the fuck in history by Brian Griffin after he finds Peter Griffin smoking crack. Just that, what the fuck? That was how I felt on Twitter and seeing that. I'm like, not a matter of, oh man, this sucks, but more like, oh, they did it? Like, here's the thing. I think exclusivity for old Battle Pass skins and these old skins that are meant for specific seasons, it's stupid. Yeah. Like, I don't think this should be exclusive. But if they put Ragnarok in the item shop, I am going to flip my shit. I'd like to make that clear. If I start complaining on Twitter, call me a hypocrite. But I will be pissed. I understand them. I get it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Though I do have to give credit. Like, they brought them back like they never left. Like, what is it? You have to get a certain amount of XP to have the ability to buy them like it was back in the day. Wait, I just think it's cute. Like, it's not even like the XP's hard to get, though. So don't worry about that if you do want to buy them. I just think it's a little cute little thing that they're like, yeah, they're being faithful, even if it's faithful for the wrong reason. I think, I don't know. There's no reason to be faithful.
Decision, too. You can tell because they didn't launch with the styles either.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, they did say that they were going to get OG styles if you own them in 2017. In the springtime. It's going to be a while before they get them.
Which is fucking stupid. Just make them green.
Make them green?
To make them green. You did that for Skull Trooper and it was fine.
No, they made them purple.
Why heat Orple?
It was for the OGs. They made them purple. Why do you want them to be green?
I dip them in the green.
Like the Nickelodeon green stuff?
No, like the fucking, the toxic waste that turned Joker's skin white. Become green.
Oh. Wow. But yeah, insane. If this, well, like, okay, some people like to call this the Paradigm effect because Paradigm, which was Season X, she came in Season X item shop and was said to have never come back, and then they accidentally dropped in the item shop. And she's kind
Shit
of
was not accidental. We fucking know by this point.
But
we
they did
know it was
they did revert the change like an hour after it happens, and they never brought it back. It was
not an accident. That shit was intentional. They had that style ready to go. They were ready.
Well, no, that came out like months later though. Like I don't think it. I genuinely believe it was
not
an
a month. It was a week later.
It was not a week later. You don't have the timeline right.
Swear it was whatever. They knew what they were doing. That shit was not an accident. They got away with it once and they're locked in now. Which means, honestly, it wouldn't shock me if we just get the actual battle passes back in the shop instead of the OG pass. But, you know, I think it'd be really fucking funny, though, if they don't redo your progress on the pass or anything if you've already done it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's just Season 5 is going to start. I'm already tier 100. It's like, okay.
Regardless, sure. they're going for the effort of killing exclusivity. Some people have theorized it's because of the lawsuit that happened recently and they're trying to make their money back. I don't know if that's the case or not, but regardless, they
probably going to lead to another class action lawsuit for lying to the consumer, though.
About the battle passes?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's the one line they're not going to cross, and that's why we're getting OG passes, which a lot of people keep forgetting. They're making brand new passes for each OG Fortnite season, and that's...
I think the only reason Renegade is back is because they could get away with it.
Yeah.
Like, legally, they can get away with
that. That is, like, one of the few skins that, like, has an excuse. Like, even though, like, it was assumed it couldn't come back, it still could. Like, there's no reason it couldn't. Battle passes. Yeah. Oh boy.
It's like in case they were keeping to their morals with that, and they're like, fuck it.
Yeah. Battle pass is not a moral thing though. At least everything before Chapter 5, Season 4.
True.
Anyway.
Is it hold on, wait, did Season 2 have a season pass or a season shop?
Yeah, season pass.
Okay, so wait, I always forget that Chapter 2 had a battle pass.
It was the very next season where they dropped the season shop and went to pass form. Season 2 was like Black Knight, the Squire guy. It was just night themed.
Oh, I don't know why. I thought Black Knight was Season 3 for some reason. I guess
Season 3 was the John Wick or the Reaper guy and the astronauts.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yep. I'm gonna get this out of the way quick while we're talking about item shop because I don't want to talk about it. I don't think you want to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it, but
you know what? I can do this real quick.
Okay, I'll let you do it.
Skibbity toilet. Okay. Next bullet point.
Okay.
We don't have to talk about it. It's okay.
Cool. All right, cool. Remove it from the game. Okay, all right. So Winterfest, yeah, that's here. The annual Christmas event. This one's insane because
they got the best Christmas song.
Oh, yeah. So they dropped a giant ice block in the middle of the Fortnite map. And they said, hey, guys, it's defrosting soon. Go watch the live event. We knew what was coming out of it, but it was still fun going in.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Come on, sing it with me.
Well, I was trying to finish the news
segment. About the presents underneath the Christmas tree.
But it was insane to, like, go in game, and the ice melted, and she was just there singing in front of me. And...
It's so peak.
It was kind of cool, actually.
It was so funny to see people speculate it was going to be the fucking Ice King from that one season.
The Ice King? They don't give a fuck about Fortnite lore anymore.
The guy who looked like the fucking Lich? Well, that's why people were saying he was going to come back, and I'm like, guys, it's defrosting just before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's going to be Mariah Carey. We all know. It's like... I saw people actually hyping it up. Like, I remember Ninja freaking the fuck out on the clip of his stream, and he died before he saw it came out of the ice block.
Oh, that was hilarious.
And he was tweaking. Oh my god. He thought it was gonna be anything but... Can you stay VOD mute?
I really, like, I want Fortnite lore to come back, but I just know that's not... Sorry, I had to burp. I just know that's, like, not in the cards for Fortnite right now. They're going in a different direction. I mean... It's okay. I found different ways to enjoy the game.
Chapter in a different reality from the previous one or something.
Like, I don't even think there's a 0 point on this island. Like, that's how different.
I saw someone mention it. I was like, oh, brother. It's like, I give up. It's not gonna make sense anymore. They stopped giving a fuck.
They stopped giving a fuck, and like it's okay. As long as they don't pull something where like Doctor Doom is being hyped up as this crazy villain and then he gets rifted away and we never seen him again. As long as they don't do shit like that again.
Here's the thing. I know I shit on, the remix season and all that like a lot. However, if they use this whole everything is basically non-canon from now on excuse to just do bullshit, I'm okay with it if they actually use it to its full advantage. Fuck it. Give us the One Piece season.
Yeah, exactly. Like, commit. Don't do this half and half thing. Like, commit. If you're gonna do random bullshit like Mariah Carey, commit. Oh, I mean, they did commit. But, like, yeah, commit. Don't half-ass it.
It's like, if we're just going into the fuck it, why not era of Fortnite with how everything has, like, different, there's different games and shit.
Yeah, commit. Yeah.
Shooter now. It's like, at this rate, fuck it. Just have fun with it.
Yeah. If I'm not getting lore, then just, random bullshit. I wholeheartedly agree. By the way, unrelated, but I recorded my reaction on the second channel. It has like 400 views. And a lot of the comments were telling me I didn't even know there was going to be a Fortnite event in game. And that's when I like took a step back and I'm like, do I pay attention to Fortnite leaks too much? So I just thought that was funny. But yeah, the Mariah Carey event, though. It was pretty
Speaking
fun.
of Fortnite leaks.
Oh boy.
You're thinking what I'm thinking, right?
So for quick context, by the way, I think it was leaked that New Jeans was supposed to be the new Fortnite festival season, like, guest or whatever. I don't know what happened, but it got scrapped for whatever reason.
Who?
Some artist. I don't know who they are. But regardless, I think it's okay that they got scrapped because we got someone even crazier than that, who is all but confirmed now. Even if it wasn't confirmed, like, before, like, a week ago, it's confirmed now as there is a item that relates to this character in the Fortnite game right now that you can find.
Teasing too much, I'm just gonna say it. Hatsune motherfucking Miku, baby!
She's coming to the game in 2 weeks!
Dude, I got gifted a V-Bucks gift card for my birthday. I might buy the festival pass. I'm so fucking serious. Dude, listen, if they put anything by Deco27, especially Animal, if they put Animal by Deco27 in the item shop from the battle pass, I will die.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
I will actually die.
Well, I will say if you can, try to buy the Fortnite crew. It's like $10 and you get every single battle pass. And
you can't buy crew with V-Bucks.
Oh, I mean with real money, but whatever you want to do, of course. But yeah, I will be getting the festival pass if it's Miku, 100%. I will be rocking the Miku skin. There were so many people in my server who like refused to play Fortnite, and they heard that Miku was coming into the game, and they're all playing Fortnite right now.
I have watched this happen to at least 4 people.
Yeah,
I'm like a game development, I'm like, game design major buddies. We have a server together. A lot of them hate the shit out of Fortnite, but I have watched the conversation shift slowly.
Yeah, dude. People are starting to realize that
in real time.
People are yeah.
Oh no.
People are starting to realize it's not that deep and it's kind of fun. It also helps that like if their favorite series is coming to Fortnite, suddenly, they might come. It's cool how that works because like Miku coming to the game is a great thing for the game. That's a whole new demographic coming over. It's not like...
Honest to God, seeing that Street Fighter was coming to the game was part of what got me to start playing it actively again. So, I can testify it works. It was about that time that I was getting back into the game was that season, but like Fortnite got me to start playing it actively again when they put Street Fighter in there. Mm-hmm. So, I'm a living testament. Work for Magic the Gathering, too. I might just be a bitch for Street Fighter.
Possibly. I think, I don't know if this sounds stupid, but I think the plan is that when Miku comes to the game, I'm going to, like, listen to her songs. Like, I don't know. When something comes to Fortnite, I start to enjoy it. I start to, like, get invested in and want to learn more about it. I don't know how Fortnite does that. Like, I got into, like, Jujutsu Kaisen because of Fortnite,
It's the same effect that Smash Bros. Has had on people. You know how many motherfuckers I saw get into Castlevania after that first trailer for Simon came out?
Because it was an amazing trailer.
I saw people who literally did not know what King of Fighters was pick up KOF 15 after Terry got revealed. Come on.
Oh my god.
Now I'm included in that. I haven't bought KOF specifically, but I've got that Fatal Fury game on pre-order.
Hmm.
It's the effect. It's the crossover effect. And one thing you like hits another thing. Like I didn't give a shit about Miku till Project Voltage started, and I started actually paying attention.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Kind of in the same boat.
Thing from thing goes to thing.
Yeah. Last Fortnite thing, real quick before moving on. They also added a first-person Fortnite mode. That's been rumored for like years to come to the game, and now it's here. It's called Fortnite Ballistic. I played one game of it, and I realized pretty quickly, yeah, I'm just gonna stick to Call of Duty.
Fuck, it's Valorant.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Oh fuck! It's just the Mr. Krabs image. Oh right, I hate Valorant.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna stick to Call of Duty for.
I hate first-person shooters.
Fortnite's good at its third-person shooting, and Fortnite or Call of Duty's good at its first person. So
It's the simple aspect of why Marvel Rivals is better than any other fucking video game. It's because it's third person, not first person.
You can actually see
It
your
was really
character.
not that hard.
But I'll get into that.
Wait, shit. We didn't talk about Rivals in the previous podcast, did we?
I mean, I was gonna save it for
think we
later,
did.
but
Well, I mean, this is. Let's just say, because it is technically news. Marvel Rivals is a game that exists and it's cool. Okay, we'll talk more about it later.
yeah, I can confirm. I can testify.
News section.
I have 70 hours on the game. I can testify.
Jesus Christ. Okay, you ready to get into the main section of the main meat and potatoes of this episode?
Oh yeah, 55 hours. 55 hours. Sorry, 55 minutes in, and now we're talking about the topic, guys. Yeah, we did it.
Fucking Christmas! You got a 2-hour episode, bitch.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Well, we're gonna be here for a while. So basically, we each made a list of our top 5 games that we played this year. Not specifically Game of the Year 2024, but games we played in 2024. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, do you want to start or me? Actually, I'll go first because I have 2 honorable mentions I just want to mention real quick.
Damn.
Pokemon Ultra Sun, which is a really fucking good game. I nuzlocked it on stream, but I'm not including it in my top 5 because I technically played it years ago. So
yeah,
I
was like, how does that count?
And look, I finished it this year, but I'm not counting it because it's a replay. Yokai Watch 3 also probably would have been on this list, probably at my number 3 spot. But the problem is that I didn't finish the game this year. At least at time of recording. I might do 1 or 2 more streams of it before the end of the year, but you know. So it's not making my list just because I haven't finished it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just want to get those honorable mentions out of the way first. You have any at all that you want to mention first, or just want to go to your number 5?
I don't. Nah, I don't have any honorable mentions.
Are you sure?
Nah.
Are you sure you're sure?
Mario and Luigi Brothership, I guess. I don't know.
Wasn't your video mostly negative? I didn't watch it because I was dodging
mostly
spoilers.
negative. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna say I'm changing my thoughts about it every single day, but like, I'm seeing what Twitter has to say about it, and they're all saying it's great, and then I'm looking at my thoughts, and I'm like, am I being too harsh? And then I think about it, and I'm like, no.
Am I the bad guy?
Yeah, I know. I feel so weird about the game. Like, I want to like it. I really do. But then I'm also, like, remembering what I played, and I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were happy. It was, like, a mixed results, but yeah. You just do your number 5 first, because my number 5 is really fucking weird.
I'm just going to say my thing is not ordered. This is... Because if I tried to order it, I feel like I'd be there for an hour, so...
I ordered mine as well, but the only real ordering that actually matters, because this might change in a whim, is the top 2.
Fair enough. To start, I'm just going to say Hades. I know Hades came out a while ago, and I'm sure it got like a shit ton of nominations at the Game Awards. Doesn't change the fact that I really enjoyed Hades. It's a roguelike. You're trying to escape hell and get to the surface to meet up with your mother Persephone and learn about what's going on in the world. And yeah, it's pretty cool. If you guys know what a roguelike is, you go through a bunch of chambers or trials, and you get a boon or reward every time you go through that room. And you get stronger and stronger as you continue to go up through the rooms, and then you have to fight boss battles, and if you die, you lose all the progress and have to restart and do it all over again.
But I was going to say, I'm mid-saying my words like, Hades is the roguelike of all time, and then there's my ass who's been playing Dead Cells for the last 2 months straight.
That's a good roguelike, too.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing. I'll give it a shot, too. But I'm sure Hades will have the same effect for sure. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. It's just really good. Just really good roguelike. I enjoyed it a lot. And despite it not being too much, I still got really addicted to it. I still got like a good 50 hours out of it. So there you go.
Hell yeah. So my number 5 is actually also a roguelite. But it's not Dead Cells because I have not finished it yet. It is a Netflix exclusive mobile game. I'm completely dead ass with this.
I think I heard about that.
Point P. It's the lead designer for the game is the same guy who made Downwell. Except this game is a lot easier. It's hard to explain. Basically, the cat underneath you gives you a set amount of fruits that you need to get, and then that levels up your levels. Once you hit 20, you then go into like a final challenge zone and all that, and then you beat the game. It's not a very long game. I literally just I've technically beaten this game twice this year. I beat the game in April. Then I re-downloaded it for a plane flight, and for some reason my save did not save. So I just rebeat the entire game again, for the fuck of it. So it's the only game on this list I've actually beaten twice this year. It is a really solid roguelite. If you have Netflix, you can beat this game in a day. And well, like I don't even mean in a day, like oh it's like 6 hours. No, you can beat this game in a day, like during your lunch break, if you're locked in enough. It's a really fucking solid game. It's just a vertical. You aim with your... It's kind of like Angry Birds, I guess, in a control scheme way. You aim, you use your jump, you go up, you grab fruit. It is really simple, but there is a lot of depth here because there's like modifiers you can apply. The more you play the game, the more you level up. And after you beat the game, it unlocks like leaderboards and you get all your abilities and all that. So then you can just go around. There's a whole challenge level set. It's a weirdly content, like, rich game. For a mobile game, you can only play through a subscription service. If you have not played Point P, I promise you, it is worth every second of your time. Just play it. It's good. Okay? Just trust me on this. Which is hilarious, because I'm pretty sure both Dead Cells and Hades are available through Netflix. Which is really funny. It's like, oh man,
Play
look
both?
at all these roguelikes you can play on Netflix. And then fucking Point P, the king of them all.
Just play
Stupid
both.
little fucking green guy.
There you go. My next one, again, not ordered or anything, but Neon White. Neon White is, if you don't like speedrunning video games, this game is gonna make you like speedrunning video games. You're trying to get through these levels as fast as you can. You have these little cards that you get. They shoot sometimes, but also they have like a right click effect that can give you different effects, like jumping you in the air or throwing down grenades or whatever.
Isn't there rocket jumping or something?
Yeah, there's a rocket jump. There's one that shoots grappling hooks. Another that just shoots rockets. Like it's insane. The story's it's not really that complex, or admittedly not the best story in the world, but again, the gameplay is just that good that it kind of makes up for it. And yeah,
it's one of those games that's just goated with the gameplay.
Yeah, it's just really good gameplay, and I enjoy it a lot. They have a mode where if you beat the whole game, you can like speedrun the whole game and try to get a good time on that. I kind of want to do that next year if I have free time, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, I had a good time with it, and it made me like, I don't know. It got the gears shifting. It made me think about how to like beat levels faster and how to like optimize myself. Maybe not make frame perfect inputs. All right, I'm not crazy or anything, but yeah, I don't know. Cool game.
I have had Neon White on my 2 playlists for a long ass time. The problem is I kind of joked about this earlier, but I cannot play first-person games for shit. I find them weirdly difficult. So, I mean, it's like on my 2 playlist, but I don't know if I ever want to play it eventually. Did you play it on controller or keyboard and mouse?
Keyboard mouse.
Yeah, that explains it. I mean, if I do play it, it will doesn't have a Switch version. It probably would be the Switch version.
I could not tell you if the quality of the Switch version is good or not, but it is on Switch.
Yeah, I feel like I'd probably end up playing it on that. The thing is, the game doesn't look too graphically intensive, but I can understand it being hardware intensive.
I have to like look at a review. If I try to like play something on the Switch that's on PC, I need to look at a review first before I go into it, just to be sure I'm not buying some like crappy port. Because you never know.
I need to check as well.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Another honorable mention I forgot to mention. Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade Classics. I forgot to mention.
Does that count?
Good. I'm just saying it's a good collection.
All right.
That's it.
Okay.
I can't really say MVC2. I did beat it this year for the first time proper, but you know. But okay. Now for my actual number 4, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Originally for the PS Vita, but I played the complete edition on PC. Really good ass creature collector. It became like an obsession for 2 months. It's my most played game on Steam for this year, which a lot of the games on Steam I played this year was only for like a very brief period of time. But that was one of the only games I actually finished on Steam this year. One of very few. But it's just a good ass RPG. It's very much held back by the technical limitations of the PS Vita. A lot of the cutscenes are like, there's not a lot of full motion cutscenes. Most of it is very visual novelty, if that makes any sense. But, and like, you know, there's not a lot of actual dungeon variety, because you start noticing by the halfway point, there's a lot of reused floor layouts. But, the actual, like, way of building your Digimon kind of being built like an actual V-Pet. You know, how you have to make proper care mistakes and all that. You got, well, no, there's no care mistakes in this one specifically. But you have to raise, like, your stats to specific levels. You need to have specific friendships with other Digimon. You have to devolve and then re-evolve and then go all around the chart. And it's so fucking fun, because you can build some crazy shit in this game. So it's like, there's a lot of depth here, and I had a lot of fun with it. I want to play the sort of side-quel Hacker's Memory sometime next year. I started it this year on stream, and I only did like 2 streams of it because it wasn't getting a lot of traction. But I'll probably play it on my own time sometime. But it is a good-ass video game. And I highly recommend it for anyone who's like, man, I like Pokemon, but like, I'm a little bored of Pokemon-specific mechanics, but I want something similar.
But is it good, like, if you don't know shit about Digimon, though?
It is all... Here's the thing. I went in this year only knowing, like, the vaguest tense about, Digimon Adventure, the original season, and Digimon Fusion, which was the season that was airing at the same time the game came out, so they couldn't put a lot of Fusion stuff in the game. So, it's very good. Like, if you've watched... Like, if you know what a Greymon is, you'll like this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
If you know what an Agumon is, you'll probably get a kick out of seeing some of the adventure stuff. But then you'll make a lot of new favorites. Like, Hyandramon has ascended to being one of my favorite, Digimon. Like, I liked Andromon for the original series, but I didn't even know he had a proper Digivolution. Like, I had no idea there was a second form of him. And I was like, hold up, this is badass! This guy is sick as fuck! Gardramon was another one I got very fond of by playing the game. So... it's very interesting. I'd say it's worth it if you just like if you enjoy Pokemon and you want something different but not too far. I'd say give it a go. Just keep in mind, it's very much a 2015 visual novel with all the problems that come with that, at least storytelling wise.
Right.
I hope y'all weren't looking for well-written female characters.
Oh no!
I'm so sorry in advance.
Oh boy.
When the main female protagonist is also arguably the strongest one. No, not the main character. The other female, like, best buddy character is fucking cracked as shit by the end of the game. But her also whole thing is, I want to bring peace and love to the world. It's like, okay, buddy. It's like... it's hard to explain. There's issues with the game, but it's very fun. And literally the last sort of couple chapters, like the last 5 chapters, is fucking ballistic. I kind of had to like tone out for a second. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? It's that kind of JRPG conclusion. It's good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess like if you own the creature collector scale, it's between Pokemon and Persona. More leaning towards Pokemon. You know what I mean?
Right.
I guess that makes any sense. Just play the fucking game. It's good.
Yeah. All right. I don't know why my brain's farting. You're gonna like this. The Messenger.
Did you? Yes, it's peak. It's peak.
Did you just say uh-oh?
When you said you're gonna like it, I said uh-oh. Cut me some slack.
What? Okay, I'm curious. What?
Drink, by the way, I'm so glad I did not actually finish taking a drink there.
You're good. What did you think I was gonna say? Now I'm curious.
When you said you're gonna like it, I figured you were setting me up for something. I don't know why.
Setting you up for greatness. So yeah, The Messenger. I played it out of Mystic Aidan's recommendation, and I finished it.
Absolute balls tripping of a game, dude.
Oh, sorry. I was just staring at you because you didn't finish my recommendation. But
what? Wait, which recommendation did you give me?
Xenoblade, like 2 years ago.
Okay. I'll get to it.
I know. I'm just giving you shit. I mean, to be fair, I haven't been like on your ass about it, so I had to get it in there. But okay, so the messenger, it's really fun. You play as a ninja. It's kind of like Ninja Gaiden. You run around. You have to deliver the message to something. I forgot. What do you deliver the message to?
You go take it to the top of the mountain.
Okay, so you do that. You partner with this little devil guy, and he's basically like, yeah, you know all those times you die all the time. Well, don't worry, I'm here. I got your back. So I think it's a little cool.
Don't elaborate on the story. It's a game that's best played blind. If you don't know what I'm talking about the messenger, go to the eShop, buy it. It's usually on sale. Play it. Don't Google anything. Don't even look at the store page. Just go into it blind. It's one of those games that's better the blinder you are.
Yeah, the game is like really self-aware though, and it's kind of funny.
But it's actually self-aware in a funny way where it actually makes sense to the story. You know what I mean?
I won't get it too much into it then, but this game is more than just a 2D platformer. It does so many things that like fucks with your expectations so many times, and it's really cool. I guess I would kind of compare it to Subspace Emissary, but like this is like Subspace Emissary on crack, I would argue.
It's like a platformer if it actually had a good story that made sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I mean that's about it. That's about all I got. And the gameplay's solid. Like it doesn't feel like it gets like you get a bunch of upgrades, but it doesn't feel like it gets easier as a result. Like it still tests you. It still like puts your skill to the challenge to the test.
It follows a very similar design ethos to Mario, at least at first, where it's like you get a new thing and then you use the thing for that area. But then you still end up using the thing later, but it actually runs you through using the thing first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the simple mechanic of if you hit something with your sword, you get a double jump is so good. I wish I came up with it first.
Right.
Like, it's such a simple mechanic and concept, but there's so much you can do with it. Love that shit.
TLDR, the messenger, good.
I'm so glad you finally played it, man. I told you it was going to be peak. I know you need to play before Sea of Stars, but, you know.
I didn't like Sea of Stars that much.
I know you didn't, but I know, but dude, the messenger was good. It was.
The messenger was great though. I will agree on that. It was amazing. It blew my mind away. Sea of Stars, I think like I have a case for, and that was like after like watching a bunch of videos and be like, why do I feel so empty? And then I realized pretty quickly why I feel that way.
I need to go back and I need to do the true ending. I'm waiting for the quality of life update first. I think it actually came out. I just haven't.
It should be out by now, but yeah. Anyway, your next game.
Oh, my next game. Okay, so this year, you all know about what happened during my Japan trip. So I went to Japan and I got fucking obsessed with Taiko no Tatsujin. And while I was there, I picked up Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival for the Switch as a Japanese copy, and I played the shit out of it for like 2 months. So, I have played so much fucking Taiko that I've started actually being able to do the hard level songs recently. I just renewed my pass for another 3 months so I can have all the full song selection. They just did an Oshino Coco collab. Life is good. I'm going to do that later tonight after we're done recording if I have some spare time. So, I am in love with Taiko now. I actually, hold up, Cyan, you might get a kick out of this. So, well, you know how I said I had my birthday party, right?
Yeah.
The other day. My mom is awesome, but she usually makes me cakes. Look at the image I just sent.
Damn!
Yeah, she made me a Don-chan cake, and it's like, oh my god, look at me, it tastes good as fuck, too.
I just asked for a cookie cake, and that's usually it for me, but look at you.
My mom really enjoys baking cakes, so I use my birthday as an excuse to give her a challenge, and then she usually goes through with it.
It's like, I got you.
It's like, I give you an excuse to make an awesome cake. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It also is very pleasing for my dad. I walked down, I saw him cutting a slice out of it after dinner. I'm like, dude. And he's like, it's good!
Oh, it's good!
You guys are on a fitness kick this year. You've already lost 40 fucking pounds. You're gonna gain them back if you keep eating my damn cake! But, oh my god, Taiko is so good. It's like, I kinda got into rhythm games with the Persona dancing game. It's like, okay, I kind of fuck with this. It's not really my genre. But then Taiko has completely won me over. I fucking love these games. I am praying to God under the Christmas tree. I put it because my parents asked for me to, you know, a couple things, you know, under the tree and all that. And I was like, okay, if you guys can get me the Switch Taiko drum, I will lose my shit. That is my one thing that I'm really hoping for. Because if it's not under that tree, I'm fucking buying it. And also, I will probably try and stream a Pokemon game with that, because it has proper buttons on the front of the controller. So, but yeah, Taiko is fucking awesome. Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival is really good. They just ported it to, I think, PS5 and Xbox, or was it PC and Xbox, or something like that? So, it's been ported to all platforms now. Not sure I'd recommend getting it, because apparently, in the Taiko cycle, or whatever it's called, we're nearing the end of Rhythm Festival. So, it'll probably be another game soon that might take its place. But, good game. Very fun game. I enjoy video game.
I enjoy video game.
I very much enjoy video game.
Mm-hmm.
Game good.
Well, for my next one, I got Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. This is one of those games where I get it. It's from Ubisoft. I get why people don't like it. Or sorry, not like the game, but like are scared to try the game because of the name that's attached to it. I saw this game last year at Summer Game Fest. It was like the first announcement ever. And I saw it, and I was like, whoa, this looks so cool. But then everybody was saying that, like, this was horse shit. This is the worst thing anybody's ever seen. Like, everyone's like, where's our Sands of Time remake or whatever? And I was like, dude.
Still in development hell?
Still in development hell. I don't know what's going on with it. But I saw that trailer, and I was like, dude, I don't know what everyone's yapping about. This looks awesome. This looks like what Metroid Dread is, but, like, Persian and, like, you know, or, like,
the Prince of Persia.
It's the Prince of Persia, but if it was Metroid Dread, I guess. And I'm just so happy that it was good. I'm so happy that I followed the game for as long as I did, and I got it on January when it came out. And I'm just so happy it's good. I'm so happy to like. I trusted my gut. I was like, dude, they have a vision here, and I'm gonna play it. And it's going to be good. And I played it, and it was good. Like, the story's kind of ass, and the characters are kind of really underdeveloped. I'm not going to argue that. But the gameplay is, like, perfect. It is top-notch. Some of the craziest Metroidvania abilities, like, you'll ever get. Or maybe not, like, the craziest abilities, but they are paced, and they're put in really clever ways. Like, the double jump, you don't get it till, like, what, like over halfway through the game. But the point of that is so that they challenge you and make you platform, so they can like make you platform a bunch throughout the entire game. Because by the time you get the double jump, you realize you're kind of just free for the entire game. Like, not that the platforming isn't hard, but that double jump can save you from so many like pitfalls and whatnot. And so that's why they try to like limit you from getting the double jump for as long as possible to like give you a challenge. But once you get that double jump, you're practically like flying around the place. Like, it's insane.
Damn.
It's like, I don't know. It's like Rock Lee putting the weights on, and then you finally take them off, and oh my god, you can fly anywhere, and it's so cool. Yeah, not much else to say. It's just, if you like Metroid Dread, play Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. It's really good. Story's not the best. Cannot stress that enough, but like everything else about it, it's very solid. For $50.
I wish you liked Metroidvanias.
Aw.
Dude, although I'm gonna be honest, I've been like kind of warming up to finally giving one a decent go. I've been eyeballing Castlevania. It's been taunting me. I want to get into it. So that's my test to see if I can finally have my oh my god I get it moment like I did with rhythm games this year.
Yeah.
So here's hoping.
I hope it goes well.
But yeah, I'll probably put it on my 2 playlist. It looks fun. It looks interesting from what I've seen.
It is on Steam.
I haven't seen a lot of it though.
It did come to Steam recently, so you can also get it through that. And Ubisoft games go on discount, I think, a lot. So
okay, let's do the Ubisoft test. Is it on sale right now? Prince
Please pass the test.
No, but did this game release at $60? Okay, never mind.
50,
it is actually on sale right now for half off.
Okay, it passed the test, yippee!
It passed the Ubisoft test. It is on sale, down from $40 to $20.
There you go. Oh, it's
Merry fucking Christmas.
I thought retail price was $50, but that's interesting.
I think it released at retail at $50, but when they did the Steam port, they dropped it down to $40 to try and attract new buyers.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I know that happens with a lot of Ubisoft games. After they lose their exclusivity or their first port or whatever, they go down in price a bit. Mm-hmm. And then every time they port that game to another console, because it's a Ubisoft game, it goes down by a little more. And then to increase the price, they bundle it with another game to bring it back to retail. $40, even though it's like you're paying $20 for the game.
Right.
I know what you are, Ubisoft.
I cannot stress enough that I was like, there was a part of me that was like scared to try this game because it's like, yeah, it's Ubisoft, and I'm just so happy that like I can say with full certainty like this game, like I want to say it's a good sign for Ubisoft. I don't trust them still, but like this game, like if you just pretend Ubisoft didn't make this game, it's a good game.
That's very glowing praise for Ubisoft, honestly.
I know. That's not to say like, oh, there's flaws in the game. Just pretend they're not there. I'm saying like it's an amazing Metroidvania game. Just act like Ubisoft didn't make it. Act like, I don't know, Nintendo made it.
Remember, it's on PC now. Yo ho, yo ho.
That's crazy. I don't know. The dev team who worked on this game specifically, they were like really passionate about it. Like, I wish I could like get that subsection that works at Ubisoft, get them out of Ubisoft, and get them working for like an actual company that gives a fuck about them.
Out of there.
I'm gonna get you out of
there. All right, my number 2 game of the year is. I feel like a lot of you guys could have seen this coming. It's Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Oh, brother!
Very specific. I have not played the Sonic Generations port yet, but it's Sonic Generations, one of my favorite games of all time. But I specifically Shadow Generations. Oh my fucking god, this game is good. Kind of already talked about it plenty. I think on this podcast plenty and on stream already. Saw all the details. But this is the best Sonic game in fucking years. It's that good. If you watch Sonic 3 and you were like, holy shit, this Shadow guy is badass. He has a whole video game. And
he just got a game.
It's a good one this time. Play it.
Play it now.
It's that good. It's that fucking good. Good ass game. That's kind of it. I don't have anything else to add that I haven't already said before. Mm-hmm. It's just, the only reason it's not my number 1 yet is because I technically haven't played Sonic Generations, and then again, that falls into the replay category. So Shadow Generations specifically is my number 2 of the year. So, you know, that's it.
That's it.
We're going to year number 1 now, right?
Number 1. Okay. I know Rivals is really cutting it close, but Marvel Rivals genuinely surprised me. I was kind of like...
Really?
I mean, I don't know. All the games here are kind of interchangeable, but Rivals, like, genuinely, like, surprised me. I never played Overwatch before, by the way, so I just want to keep that in mind. I don't know what Overwatch is like or, like, what it's like now. I'm looking at Rivals, like, as its own thing. And as its own thing, I see, like, something that can, like, compete with Fortnite. Not, like, on the scale of Fortnite, but, like, I see something that can, like...
It's taking your time.
It's taking my time. And, like, it deserves my time because it's genuinely that good of a game. Yes, it's a free-to-play game with microtransactions, but it does the Fortnite thing where it's all cosmetic. And by the way, I heard about this secondhand, but, like, apparently Overwatch characters, you have to buy some of them to use. You don't have to do You don't have to do that shit in Rivals, dude. You get all the characters for free. Next season's coming in, like, 20 days. Those characters are going to be free, too. All the characters are going to be free. Like... I don't know. I feel like that's such a basic, like, oh, yeah, duh. But, like, I guess some people don't realize that. And, yeah, it also just helps that I like Marvel. So it kind of helps a little bit there. But it does something different with the Marvel IP I didn't know I wanted. But actually playing it, I realized, like, wow. I couldn't tell you why I like it. I just like it a lot. It's taking up my time.
It's almost like they designed characters with interesting power sets and converted them well into a different style of experience now that you can play as them. This is the same thing I had when I played Marvel vs. Capcom for the first time. You're just feeling it with Rivals instead.
Exactly, yeah. That's pretty much how I feel. I don't know if I'm, like, getting good at the game. I'm trying to learn the roster as much as possible. But it's just been fun, like, interacting with the memes in this community and, like, I don't know. Like, the MCU burnout is really strong. I don't need to be the guy to tell you all this. So to have something like this, and it feels so refreshing, despite it being like the same comic book characters, but like, and it's not the live action version.
They're very much not the live action versions.
Yeah, like it's refreshing. God. In that way. Yeah.
Pick up a fucking comic book and read, Cyan.
Damn. Okay.
Pick up a book and read.
I saw a lot of people saying that to the people who are like gooning over Psylocke's like alt costume, being like, "Oh man, if you like her for that, you got to read her comic." And I was like, "Damn."
No, I've seen the complete opposite effect with Swirl Girl, where I was like, "Damn, this character's awesome." Are there any good comics to read? And people are like, I have very bad news.
Yeah.
Like, she has had a good run or two, but they're all ugly as shit or something. That's what I've been seeing. I've looked at screenshots. They don't look that bad, but they're not, you know.
What? It's,
like,
what the fuck is that?
I gotta say, can we have some tank buffs, please? That's
I know
I ask for.
Doctor Strange and Groot are really good. The others kind of need some work. Like Magneto's only good with Scarlet Witch. I mean, he is really good, but like his like shields are really situational. But then you have characters like Doctor Strange. He can whip it out whenever he feels like it. So
Yeah, I know. The whole thing is like Captain America. I like him, but it feels like his numbers aren't all there. But I've seen people like turn around and all of a sudden he's really fucking good because I guess somebody found some tech or something. But it's only really usable at high level play. But I've been fucking with Venom a lot. At first, I was like, I played Venom, thought, man, I don't really like playing Venom. But then I started actually giving him a bigger shot, I guess.
yeah,
And I was like, never mind. I fuck with Venom heavy. I played a decent chunk as Punisher too, but he's just ass on some maps.
yeah.
You just can't do shit with Punisher if you can't get a good vantage point.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get a good vantage point as Punisher, like on it's one of the Super Soldier Hydra maps, the one that has like the train or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know the one that has like the center point and there's 2 sides and 2 levels. If you go on level 2 and you just sit up there while there's everyone's at the point,
With
I got like a
turret.
5 kill streak in 5 seconds with the turret. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's in my top 5 I played this year, but it's a good ass game. If I had to say like top 10 games I played this year, it would probably be like number 10.
This game was just like, it was surprising. Like, I know a lot of people played the beta. I didn't get to play the beta, but I was like watching people play it. And at least like visual style and like art direction and whatnot, I was like, whoa, it's insane. I thought it looked beautiful.
It's gas. I just regret not playing the beta because I wanted Blue Venom, and I feel that I can't get him in the game.
Yeah.
They gave him his Marvel vs. Capcom Blue, and I can't have it. Fuck these guys.
Now, like, this is like obviously me putting it up here. This is just like, wow, I'm like very confident in this game's future. Obviously, we're gonna see with season 1 coming soon, like if they're gonna continue the keep the momentum going. Characters like Ultron are leaked to apparently be coming to the game, and I love Ultron as a character, so I kind of can't wait to see how he plays in the game. I heard he's a
Please
strategist.
tell me he's not a duelist.
Oh, I heard he's a strategist.
Oh, thank God.
He's gonna be like a flying healer, which we don't have that right now. So
A
there you go.
flying healer? Oh, this is about to be the most toxic fucking character in the game.
Well, you can
Dude,
shoot him
the
out of the sky.
One
Like,
part about the game that I don't like is the flyers. And this is because I mostly play melee characters.
I was gonna. You don't like them?
Come
They're
on.
so easy to counter. Iron Man, Storm. They're so easy to get rid of.
I don't play characters who can do air damage unless I'm Punisher, and that's only good on like 2 maps.
Okay, 2
Come on.
characters, Hawkeye and Hela. Oh my god, they're insane.
I'll leave that to my teammates who can't aim for shit and don't heal me.
So true. I will say though, like if this game wants to keep going, I think it should focus more on buffs. I hope we mostly just see buffs next patch.
The thing is, most of the characters already feel fun to play. It's just a matter of some of the characters are like, they're almost there. They just need like a bigger HP stat, or just need like a little more self-heal or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, you're almost there. It feels like a lot of the characters aren't underpowered. I want to have everybody to that overpowered state that some of the roster feels like, that makes some of them fun to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, Venom is fun as shit when you're in a room with the people who are worse than him. When you're with the people that are better than him, it's like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like he needs a little more. He needs a little more defense, a little more junk in his trunk. Make his ass bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking just buffs, and I just hope next season in general, like, doesn't do too many balance changes. Like, they wait a whole nother season to like really like think about it, because like characters like Jeff, we were like, I wasn't, but a lot of people were calling him Satan, but now people are developing counters for Jeff. He's not that bad now. His ult is still annoying, but that's all he is now. He's just annoying. He can
Yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but like Cap has had a lot of development where he's like slowly rising up the tier list or something. At least that's what I've seen. It seems the opinion is shifting. And I kind of like it because it's like, this game is actively developing a meta now. It's what people are saying like the first season of Overwatch was like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are like, wait, holy shit, this guy that we thought was ass is fucking gas!
It's so funny with Captain America because I was playing with him and I had no idea what the fuck to do. But then I like started figuring him out, and now I'm like genuinely questioning why he's Vanguard. I don't know why he's not a duelist. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like if you just if you adjusted some things around, he could easily be a duelist.
Well, that's the thing. He basically changes into a duelist when he gets the Thor boost. That's basically how he works.
Exactly.
Because it's like he mostly plays like you just sit there and you just block as many projectiles as you can when you're playing with the shield. But once you get the Thor boost, and you can actually, it's not based on like if accuracy or anything. You just can keep throwing your shield. He becomes insane.
I don't know why he's not a hybrid duelist. Like it doesn't make any sense to me.
They don't have hybrid classes, which I think could actually improve the game.
Yeah.
If they just said, hey, these guys are kind of both things. Or at least they gave them, like, subclasses. Kind of like what Pokemon Masters did, actually. They kind of gave them subclasses for, like, secondary things. Just say, like, hey, similar to Duelist. And I feel that would get a lot more people to pick up tanks, especially. You know what I mean?
I saw a lot of people just blaming on the fact that, like, popular characters weren't on Vanguard or Strategist. I don't know if that's necessarily the case, because Luna Snow and Jeff the Shark are, like, tearing up the charts right now, and they're not as well known, so.
I think part of no, Jeff is actually a pretty popular character in the comic space.
Thanks to Gwenpool.
This is his first appearance in a big thing.
Yeah.
So he was already a very relevant character in the comics, because people fucking love Jeff. I knew about Jeff way before this game came out.
Oh, I mean, I did too. I just, yeah.
But it's like, this is his first dose of mainstream popularity, and it's working. And I assume once it gets to the MCU, it might be more relevant, but, you know.
Funnily enough, I'm sorry to add this last thought, but Jeff the Shark's VA quote retweeted that announcement. It's like, hey guys, if you're considering it, I will clear my entire life schedule. I was like, okay, I'm glad this guy's on board.
All right. Do you want me to talk about my game of the year?
Yeah, go talk about your
spoilers, bitch. Persona 3 Reload. Oh my god. Like, I mean, I've already talked about it. We did the whole podcast, but I took my sweet ass time with this game. I finally finished it last month, and I sat there and I looked at the ceiling and was like, "Fuck, I want to live." That's this kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
It's the kind of game that you finish and go, "Holy shit, I want to live." Like, yeah, I feel like a lot of Persona games have that effect with you. It's like, man, I should text my friends. But no, Persona 3 Reload, you finish it and you're like, holy fuck, I want to live. I want a wife. I want to have 3 kids. I need to conquer the world. It's like, you know what I mean? The problem is that I think part of the reason I took so long with the game is because there's so many moments you're like, man, you should really treasure your life. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And I put it down and I start editing YouTube videos. I think that's part of why it took so long. Because the part of the game is like, the story is either really motivating to get you up and doing stuff in life, or you're grinding in Tartarus. I can't with this gameplay dissonant shit. But it's an outstanding game. Nothing, like if you didn't like the original Persona 3, I think Persona 3 Reload is a big improvement. But we already did a whole podcast about it. Now that I finished the game, I can safely say that I've warmed up a little more to it. I fucking love it. It's my game of the year. Yeah. And when I say the game that defined my year, the reason why I specifically say Persona 3 Reload for this is because I've been listening to that soundtrack non-fucking stop.
OST hard carries.
Full Moon, Full Life has unironically become my favorite Persona opening. It really has. I went from, damn, this is pretty good at first to, it's a full moon again. Great.
Every morning, it's the Good Morning USA for you.
It's kind of become that because it keeps showing up at the top of my playlist. I'm like, the journey's done. It's like, it's so good.
Yeah.
Like, I literally will listen to it just to get shit done. It's like, reminder, do a thing. It's like, yes. Yes, king. And also, it's going down now, and then fucking siren at the start. I've started using it as my wake-up alarm in the morning.
Oh, it's just probably a good
bow,
one, yeah.
bow, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. It's like rocking out of bed.
You know, okay,
So good.
I don't know if you're going to disagree, but I need to say it just for your reaction in case you do disagree. This game's great, but fuck Episode I guess. I am sorry. I played it. That thing was horrible. I'm so sorry.
I haven't played it yet.
That battle...
I know the answer is not considered good, but it's included in the remake as DLC, so it can be like the definitive. It's there.
Yeah,
but
it's like, there. I'm happy it's there. Like I love the battle theme to death. Like that. If I had to pick one thing to say that, like with like outstanding praise, that like, oh my god, you know, it's so good. I haven't heard
it in full yet. I've only heard the first 5 seconds through Instagram Reels, realizing, oh wait, shit, that's that song. I'm gonna listen to it when I actually play the game.
Dude, oh my god, I still think it's like one of the best Persona battle themes. Like it's so good. I've been listening to so much, and I'm shocked you haven't heard it yet.
I've been actively dodging hearing it, and the thing is, I might actually stream Episode I guess. It's kind of on my list of, hey, I might get around to it next year if I have time. Because I know the game is M-rated, but I'm kind of considering I guess, a late night Mystic block, which is just impromptu streams of things I wouldn't usually stream, I guess.
You better have Subway Surfers in the background while you're playing episode, I guess.
Dude, because I know it's all Tartarus. That's like basically.
It's all Tartarus. It's on the very end.
It's like, I understand it's all Tartarus, but the whole thing is that it's kind of like, I guess, P3's gameplay in an isolated environment. Like, you should not go into episode Aegis expecting a story. You will get some nice development for Aegis.
Well, like,
but it's like, okay, man.
I realized pretty quickly, like, what the problem was. It wasn't the gameplay. It's the fact there's nothing to give you a break from the gameplay. You get these, like, little cutscenes as, like, a reward for, like, getting through certain sections of it. But it's just not enough. It's not enough of because that's why Persona works. You have a social aspect, and then you have the Tartarus aspect, or, like, the battle aspect. And you get enough of both to where it balances each other out. But in episode Aegis, it's all battles, and suddenly...
Here's the problem with episode Aegis, is that they released it so soon after the game came out. It's like, the problem is that a lot of people were just finishing the game, because it's a long-ass game.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So. The thing is that everybody had just kind of finished the game. Like, oh boy, more story.
I probably would have loved it a lot more if I played it like a year later.
Yeah, if you waited on episode Aegis until, like a year after you finished it, was like, man, I'm kind of craving some Persona, but P6 probably isn't going to be till 2026, late 2026, 2027 at this rate. I was like, damn, oh right, there's this bite-sized, give or take 40-hour-long expansion or whatever, and just get your Persona on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you can just enjoy that, but they released it so soon after the game came out, because keep in mind, a lot of it is reused assets from the base game, that they took like a couple months to rearrange, finish up developing and all that. Just kind of like how they did Fess originally, but, but it's just DLC instead of a separate game release this time. And it's like, cool, that's awesome. But also, damn, I feel like, I just think a lot of people were burnt out by the time they got to episode Aegis. Because that's a big complaint I see with a lot of people playing through Persona 3 Fest is that they hop into the answer the second they finish the journey. Yeah. So, very self-inflicted. So I just would like to clarify, I have not played the answer yet. I am giving myself time first. But, base P3 Reload is my game of the year. Just because, if there's a game that defined my year, it's baby, yeah! You get it.
Yeah.
I don't even like Mass Destruction that much.
I don't think it's that good. But anyways, I kind of have to go, but I will quickly talk about Sonic 3 with you if you want to do it.
Yeah, let's just do this quick. Hey, if you would like to click off real quick, hey, if you're on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, and all that. Spotify, drop a 5-star rating. Remember, comment question, favorite thing you got for Christmas. Anyway, we're going into Sonic 3 spoiler territory. If you haven't seen the movie, get the fuck out.
2,
all right.
1.
I busted a nut in that theater when Super Shadow showed up.
Oh yeah, me too. I sent you a DM, but oh yeah, me too. I sent you the DM and you never responded, but that frame from the trailer, I can repost it again. I don't know if you saw the second to last I think it was the second or last.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing this on Twitter, how they faked the shot of it not being super.
Oh my god. Okay, I want to shout out to the people who made the trailers, because they subverted so expectations in such a genius way. Like, they made it so that you could watch these trailers and still enjoy this movie to the fullest. And I don't know how they did it.
I kind of figured out where it was going. Like, it was pretty easy to pick up that, yeah, Gerald was going to be actually evil in this. But yeah, I kind of figured that out pretty simply. Mm-hmm. But it's like, how it ended exactly, I was not expecting. The fact that they switched out Shadow and Sonic's position in the Adventure 2 finale, crazy. That took me the most off guard. I was like, wait, Sonic's falling to the earth this time? That was like a what the fuck moment in the theater. Mm-hmm. Just because I wasn't expecting that.
Dude.
Because you didn't play Adventure 2, right?
No, I didn't. Like, as a I don't consider myself a Sonic fan. Someone who didn't play SA2. I love the movie, though.
Basically, for context, in the original SA2, Sonic was the one who kept the super form after the final fight, but Shadow fell to the earth instead. Mm-hmm. So they switched it around for the movie.
Right.
And then they have, because I feel like Tails and Knuckles kind of got shafted in this.
Right.
This is the problem with Sega saying they can't have super forms, okay? Mm-hmm. But they did kind of get shafted in the climax, but they gave them something to do in the end, and I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
My honest biggest critique is there's actually two critiques. The fact that for Live and Learn, they kept stopping and starting it again at the end of it.
Yeah.
To switch over to Gerald's theme. If they changed it so like the lyrics only kicked in when Sonic and Shadow were on scene, then switched to a more menacing instrumental during the Eggman scene and just kept it going, would have hit 10 times harder.
That's kind of
fucking serious.
That's kind of my gripe too. I didn't think I'd ever say this about a Sonic movie, but I think we got too much Jim Carrey.
Like, dude, the thing is, I think part of the reason there was too much Jim Carrey in this is just because this is his final project with the series.
Yeah.
I think if we get him after this, it'll be a cameo.
Or maybe
You know
maybe
I mean?
it's not so much too much Jim Carrey. It's the fact that not every Jim Carrey moments, mostly at the final act, they were just placed in the worst spots ever. Like you said,
oh my god,
they played
yes.
Live and Learn, and it was popping off. Like my hairs were going up. I was like, okay, it's getting serious. And then they popped to Eggman and Gerald fighting, and we're like, no, go back. Someone's gonna make a YouTube. Someone's gonna make.
They should have just stuck with it. Yeah, it feels like they weren't as confident in the fact they could get away with the shonen stuff. Like, dude, the scene on the moon where they're like, man, you know what? Maybe we should stop right. Did they have the most immaculate dap up in cinema history?
Oh yeah.
Straight into both of them going super on the moon. I went with all my IRL buddies, and I watched my friend next to me who's not even that big of a Sonic fan. I watched him put his hands on his head and lean forward. Like, that was how good that shit was.
And I did the same thing. I was like, what? Because I didn't think Live and Learn was going to be... Everyone told me, like, what do you mean you didn't think Live and Learn was going to be in it? And I was like, I don't know. My expectations were that low, I guess.
It beforehand. But it's like, I didn't think they were actually going to do a cinematic arrangement for a bit in it there. Which I'm pissed that it wasn't longer. They should have done more of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did not commit at all. I don't know why.
They should have doubled down. That's my biggest issue with this movie, is that it feels like they're moving in the right direction, but it feels like they should have pushed a little farther. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
just
also...
give me the full-on super sequence. And you know what? If there's one thing I will give this movie, is that the TikTok edits we will get when it's released on streaming will be immaculate.
Oh my god.
We will get the uncut version one way or another.
Yeah. I also find it funny that the Sonic movies just progressively got better as the movies came out. Like, I think it's fair to say Sonic 3 is the best out of the trilogy. And I'm not even saying that because recency bias. I'm saying that because it's like actually that good.
Yes.
Yeah.
It actually feels like a Sonic movie, not just a movie with Sonic. This feels like a Sonic movie.
Yeah. And actually, I want to shout out to the human characters. I thought it was kind of genius how like Tom and his wife like disguised as the wedding couple to get in there to give them a little cameo. I thought that was kind of cute.
They actually kind of wrapped up the plot from the previous movie, and I appreciate that. They kind of they didn't feel intrusive this time. It felt like they actually had something to do, which I appreciate. Though I kind of wish they kept James Marsden written out. They should have killed him. They should have killed Tom. They should have fucking killed him. The only reason I say why is because I think his actor got stuck in something earlier this year. And I'm like, they should have killed him. They should have killed off Tom. I'm okay with Maddie. She's chill. But Tom, you should have killed him.
Oh my god.
I guess I would have put Shadow kind of beyond the point of no return, though. I doubt if he actually died there, instead of just going to the hospital, they would not have had that reunion on the moon. But you know what I mean.
Yeah. This is going to sound stupid. I kind of wish Wade had something more to do. I know. I
think the reason Wade isn't in it was because, to my understanding, this movie and Knuckles were in production at the same time.
He gave him the emerald.
No, he did have the emerald, but the reason he didn't have anything more than just that was because the Knuckles story probably had the plot point of, we can't really show too much from the Knuckles series in this, because keep in mind, development and being written at the same time, separately. So it was like, okay, Knuckles gets the Flames of Disaster for one scene, and Wade does have the Master Emerald by the end. So that was like, they can't include any plot points for Knuckles, because I guess he's got his own thing going on.
Yeah. Here's my chosen warrior. He's played hockey with the Master Emerald. I hate that I kind of like actually, like when I saw him, I stood up.
That was actually funny too. That was actually funny.
It was funny.
First funny joke with Wade. I can't believe it.
I stood up and actually like I gasped like audibly in the theater because I was so happy to see him, and I hate that I reacted like that.
The Flames of Disaster.
I was like, "Oh my god, what is he gonna do?" And I wish he kind of did more, but
while we're talking about the TV shows real quick, I just want to say by the two post-credit scenes. The first one we'll get to in a minute, But the second one where they're
Oh
like,
yeah, get the second
Shadow's
one out of the
alive.
way. Yeah, fair enough.
I knew they were gonna do it, and I feel like they're gonna do a Shadow TV series before 4 comes out. I feel like that's kind of destined to happen at this point.
I have to ask though, like, where are they getting the budget to get Keanu Reeves to voice Shadow this many times?
That's what I'm confused about.
Where the fuck are they getting this money?
And all this CGI too, where it's fucking gas. It's like, damn, I don't know where they're getting all the money for this. Yeah, it's somehow fitting in the budget. But I just want to say the most interesting part is that Keanu is fully in on this character. Like, he is all in.
If the interviews aren't lying, like, yeah, he seems like he enjoys this a lot.
The thing is, having a Knuckles solo series was kind of wrapped in legal hell due to a lot of the Ken Pender stuff erasing a lot of Knuckles' interesting characters because they can't get too close to that. But Shadow is completely free. And the fact that, were you paying attention to how he showed up on Earth?
Well, I mean, you just see his foot, like he's like in a crash landing spot.
No. I mean, when they show him first arriving at the lab, he was in a Black Arms capsule. That's a mini Black Comet.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Okay, remember in Sonic X Shadow Generations how there was the guy Black Doom?
Yeah.
And there's little alien fuckers, and he's like Shadow, one of half of Shadow's gay dads.
Oh, okay. So you know what? That is perfect for a TV show.
Is the alien race that Shadow is half based on in the games.
That is perfect for a TV show, because that wouldn't work in the movie.
Yeah, because the thing is, what they're doing is that because I guess Shadow came from space in this version, he wasn't made by Gerald. I think he was probably taken from Green Hill or whatever and experimented on by the Black Arms and then launched to Earth at some point. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, you now have the Black Arms as the playing point. So I think that a Shadow TV series would actually be good if they give it the budget. That's what I'm saying.
Before we get to the first end credits, I kind of funny. Also talking about Shadow, I kind of find it funny he took off the inhibitor rings, even though say you were just watching this movie without any context, like, you don't know why he did that. You know, he took them off to move.
My friends in the theater actually asked after it was done. I was like, wait, why did he take off the rings? And I had to explain it because I know plot point in the movie. Like, I know they didn't.
Yeah, but according to the movie, there was no reason for him to take the rings off. So I'm genuinely curious what they were doing with that.
Yeah, my friends asked why I was freaking out about him doing that. I'm like, that's the fucking inhibitor rings! He hasn't done that shit since 06!
Yeah.
I was like, dude! You know what I mean?
I wonder if that'll be another TV show thing, because I don't know. You don't just take off the inhibitor rings like that. Like, come on.
I think they are intentionally leaving a lot of Shadow's history of Maria vague, because they do want to make this a cinematic universe. So I do think Shadow is going to get his own follow-up. The thing is, for me, though, is I have no idea how Shadow fits into 4. Because
I don't think he'll be in 4. Even the post-credits scene.
He'll probably have a cameo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, maybe something like Way where he helps out, but, like, I can't see him doing anything in 4.
Yeah, well, just to, I guess, mention it real quick. So, the first post-credit scene had me almost have a heart attack in that theater.
I had a heart attack, too.
Oh my god!
Sonic!
My favorite Sonic character is Big the Cat because he's funny. But my second favorite is Metal Sonic.
He's my favorite Sonic character. I never thought I'd see him.
Game at Metal Sonic show up on that theater. I actually fell to my knees in that fucking theater.
I never thought I'd ever see him in this franchise ever in my life, and now I see him, and he just looks straight up ripped from the games.
And it's so perfect. And then it's just like holy shit. And then Amy. I'm sorry?
See, I feel weird because that was the expected one. I'm not excited about that. Metal Sonic, I'm like, what?
The thing is, I was actually expecting Metal Sonic, but I wasn't expecting Amy. It seems like a lot of people are one or the other, and then they just did both.
Yeah, which is shocking.
I'm going to make my theory for 4 real quick. I do think that Agent Stone made Metal Sonic, because he probably saw, wait, if there's more than one hedgehog, I can make a hedgehog. And that's going to be the plot for, I guess, making Metal Sonic in 4. But I think they're probably going to take Neo Metal Sonic from Heroes and maybe make him a main antagonist for this.
That's my theory. I was thinking
my big theory is that it's going to be loosely based on Sonic CD in the sense that Amy and Metal Sonic are the core characters for this. Because, that was kind of how Sonic CD was. But they're not going to do the time travel stuff, and they're just going to use Metal Overlord instead for the final boss.
Yeah, that was pretty much my theory as well. I was like, okay, so we have an army of metals. We're going to have one, big bad Metal Sonic. He's the Neo Metal.
Wait a second. What if they use,
he'll be the leader.
The Red Metal Sonic from Chaotix instead of Neo?
Oh, that would be insane.
No, I don't think the Chaotix were actually, Knuckles Chaotix, the game, was on their list of licensed games they're allowed to pull from. So, I think it will be Neo Metal. And I don't think Shadow's gonna have a big plot point in this. He might encounter a Metal Sonic in his own show, theoretically, if he gets one beforehand. He might be like, another hedgehog? Could I be an android? And then that's might be how they do that plot point. But I feel like if Shadow's gonna show up, it's gonna be as an assist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I doubt he will have a lot to do in 4.
I think he'll be emotional support for Sonic.
Because I don't think they're going to do Super Shadow twice until we get to 06 and we have Silver. You know what I mean?
I think they're going to have to nerf Sonic. After the intense fight that we saw with Super Sonic and Super Shadow, I think, well, I mean, Neo Metal needs the Chaos Emeralds anyway, so I think he's going to take the Chaos Emeralds. And then Sonic and
wouldn't
Team...
it be funny
they're going to have to get a little creative, you know?
First? Give Amy Super. Come on.
Oh, boy.
I'm just saying. Give Amy a Super form instead.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
It'd be cool.
But yeah, that's Sonic 3. Dude, it's genuinely really good. I didn't think there would be something
awesome.
Sonic related that I ended up really loving, but here we are. Good movie, go watch it. Great Christmas movie, apparently. So
yeah, there was some I guess it was kind of a Christmas movie, but it wasn't really. Like they marketed it like a Christmas movie, but it really wasn't.
Yeah, when it needs to get
come out at Christmas.
When it needs to get tense, it gets tense, and that's amazing.
I just hope for the next one, just give me an uninterrupted 15-minute fight with Neo Metal Sonic and Super Sonic. Just give me the uninterrupted, full 20 minutes of them beating the shit out of each other.
After seeing Super Shadow, and then I know Death Battle doesn't count, but after seeing what shit he pulled off in Death Battle, like I need Metal Sonic to just go like lock the fuck in. Just go crazy. Like,
you know what? I could see them doing Neo Super Metal as like the conflict, but they kind of just did Super versus Super. They can't really do it again. But that was also the best scene in the whole movie.
Well, maybe like that could be like one of the fights that happened, but it's not like the final fight, you know?
Maybe. I feel like there's a lot you can do with it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple ways this next movie could go. I just think it's going to pull heavily from CD, like, marketing-wise, but I think it's going to be more like Heroes in the climax.
Mixed from both, for sure. I mean, if this movie is anything to go off of, like, these are original movies that just take ideas from, like, in Sonic Movie 3 case, SA2, which I think is really cool. They're not just copies. Like, they do some unique things as well.
Oh, speaking of, they basically gave us our Death Egg in this, too.
That was the Death Egg. It was a weird looking Death Egg. But...
I mean, I guess the arc always kind of had Death Egg vibes in the original SA2, but they actually they made that the Death Egg. That was our Death Egg moment. So
is it it fucked up. I know I keep thinking about Death Battle, but when that laser was about to fire, behold the king. I had that playing in my head. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna do it.
Dude, I'm just gonna reiterate this. The day this movie comes to streaming or gets properly HD ripped, put on every site you can imagine.
Can we watch together?
Oh my god. Fuck it, I'm down. But I'm just saying, God, please give me the hardest TikTok edits you've ever seen.
Yeah, please, community, go all out with this movie.
I want to see every shot of Super Shadow with "All hail Shadow, heroes rise again." Use the Sonic X Shadow Generations version too. Give me that extra orchestral bass to it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I need to figure out that track that was playing during the volcano scene where they were like hitting each other at first with it, because I was like, whoa, oh.
In the credits, they actually listed Eggman, his theme from SA2, EGGMAN, as a song that played during the movie, and I was like, what? Escape from the City was also listed, but I didn't hear him at all.
I didn't hear that at all. What the fuck?
I need to go back there and I gotta figure out, wait, what the fuck? They actually play... Because my big complaint was, it didn't feel like they played from Escape from the City. They played some other song when they were dropping out of the helicopter. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? It's supposed to go bum 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 woo! You know what I mean? Come on!
I don't know if that fit perfectly well with going into Tokyo.
It would not fit the scene at all, but at least play the little guitar riff. And then have them hit the ground. Come on!
Anyways.
Also, it was just one last detail. Funniest shit ever that they played Live and Learn in the first 10 seconds of the movie.
Oh my god, you're right. I forgot.
I was like, damn, they ripped that Band-Aid off immediately.
That was great.
Okay, that's it. I'll do the actual outro real quick.
All right.
Hey, everybody. Merry Christmas. Thanks for taking a second out of your little Christmas break to come chill with me and my buddy Cyanize. on the Wooper Watch podcast.
Merry Christmas
on YouTube
and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year too. Fuck you.
Because we're not getting this is the last episode for 2024. So
last episode of the year, man.
Yeah.
But like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're watching on Spotify, leave us a 5-star rating. It'd be appreciated. You know, however that shit works. Leave a comment. What was your favorite thing you got for Christmas this year? Because I assume it's probably Christmas morning for a lot of y'all. Hopefully you got at least something better than just a paycheck. I got gifted a 79-cent game on Steam. Awesome.
Someone actually did that?
Yeah, someone gifted me a Froggo's Adventure. I want to play it, actually. It looks kind of fun.
Okay.
But that's it for today. Play Point B. Have a great night, everybody. And also, I guess this is kind of a question. Go up the question of the day. Let us know what you thought of Sonic 3 if you actually listen this far. Don't spoil anything in your comment, by the way.
Yeah, please
for the
don't.
poor people scrolling through. Don't spoil it for other people, but just say you like the thing, or you didn't like the thing, or you thought something needed improvement. Or just put a timestamp and say, I agree, or I disagree.
Right.
You know what I mean? You guys get it. Don't spoil it for anybody else in the comments. All right. Have a great night, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.